Every eye was on me because I followed this. But before I tell you what I followed, let me say one thing clearly. This was not about becoming perfect. This was not about changing myself for other people. This was not about begging for attention or trying to prove my beauty to anyone. This was about remembering myself again. There was a time when I felt invisible. I would walk into a room and feel like nobody noticed me. My face looked tired. My skin looked dull. My energy was low. My confidence was gone. Even when I dressed up, I did not feel beautiful from inside. I kept thinking, what happened to me? Why do I look so tired? Why do I feel so low? Why does my face not have that fresh glow anymore? Then I realized something important. Glow is not only makeup. Glow is not only expensive skincare. Glow is not only filters, beauty lights, or camera angles. Real glow starts from the way you treat yourself every single day. So I made a decision. I stopped waiting for someone else to make me feel beautiful. I stopped comparing myself with other women. I stopped looking at my face with sadness. I decided to follow a simple routine that would bring back my freshness, my confidence, and my natural glow. And slowly, people started noticing. Not because I became someone else, but because I started taking care of myself again. The first thing I followed was healthy food. I understood that the skin is connected to the body. If the body is tired, dehydrated, stressed, and not getting proper nutrition, the face can look dull. But when the body gets vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fiber, and water, the skin can start looking fresher and healthier. So I added fruits and vegetables to my daily routine. I started with oranges. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, and vitamin C supports healthy-looking skin. It helps support collagen production, which is important for fresh, firm, and bright-looking skin. I did not make it complicated. Sometimes I ate one orange in the morning. Sometimes I added orange slices with breakfast. The key was consistency. Then I added papaya. Papaya is light, fresh, and full of natural nutrients. It also supports digestion, and when digestion feels better, the body feels better too. I started eating papaya a few times a week, and it became one of my favorite fruits for a natural glow routine. I also started eating apples. Apples are simple, affordable, and easy to eat every day. Instead of choosing chips, sweets, or processed snacks in the evening, I started choosing an apple more often. Small choices like this may look simple, but when you repeat them daily, they can support your overall lifestyle. Then I added carrots. Carrots contain beta-carotene, which the body can convert into vitamin A. Vitamin A supports normal skin health. I used carrots in salad, sometimes cooked with meals, and sometimes as a snack. It was simple, but it helped me feel like I was giving my body something good. Cucumber became another important part of my routine. Cucumber has a high water content, and hydration is very important for fresh-looking skin. When the body is dehydrated, the face can look dry, tired, and dull. I started adding cucumber to my salad almost every day. Tomatoes were also part of my routine. Tomatoes contain antioxidants like lycopene. Antioxidants help support the body against everyday stress from pollution, unhealthy food, lack of sleep, and environmental damage. I added tomatoes to salad, cooked meals, soups, and simple homemade food. Beetroot was something I used a few times a week. Many people connect beetroot with natural glow because it contains nutrients and antioxidants that support overall wellness. I used beetroot in salad or fresh juice, but I did not overdo it. Balance is very important. I also added leafy greens like spinach. Spinach contains vitamins and minerals that support general health. When the body is nourished, the face can look more alive. I used spinach in cooked meals and sometimes in simple salads. The second thing I followed was water. Before this routine, I was not drinking enough water. I would drink tea, cold drinks, or other things, but plain water was missing. Then I understood that without hydration, glowing skin is difficult. So I started drinking water regularly. I drank water in the morning. I kept water near me during the day. I tried to drink water before I became very thirsty. This one habit made me feel fresher. My skin did not change in one day, but my body started feeling lighter and more active. Sometimes we search for big beauty secrets, but the simple things are the real foundation. The third thing I followed was better sleep. I used to stay awake late, scroll on my phone, overthink, and compare myself with others. Then I would wake up tired, with heavy eyes and low energy. My face showed that tiredness. So I started protecting my sleep. I tried to sleep earlier. I reduced screen time before bed. I stopped watching things at night that made me feel insecure. I gave my body time to rest. Sleep affects your face, your mood, your energy, and your confidence. Even if you eat healthy food, lack of sleep can make you look tired. So if you want glow, do not ignore sleep. The fourth thing I followed was simple skincare. I stopped trying too many random products. I stopped applying harsh home remedies. I stopped using things on my face just because I saw them online. I kept my routine simple: gentle cleansing, moisturizer, sun protection during the day, clean skin before sleep. That was it. Sometimes we damage our skin by doing too much. Lemon directly on the face, toothpaste, baking soda, harsh scrubs, and random masks can irritate the skin. Natural does not always mean safe, so I focused on gentle care and healthy habits. The fifth thing I followed was confidence. This was the biggest change, because glow is not only about skin. Glow is also about how you carry yourself. I started dressing better, even on normal days. I started brushing my hair properly. I started keeping myself fresh and clean. I started wearing clothes that made me feel good. I started walking with more confidence. I stopped acting like I was invisible. I stopped hiding. I reminded myself that I am allowed to look beautiful. I am allowed to take care of myself. I am allowed to feel confident. I am allowed to glow. And when I started seeing myself differently, other people started seeing me differently too. That is when I felt it. Every eye was on me. Not because I was showing off, not because I was trying too hard, but because I carried a different energy. I looked fresher. I looked healthier. I looked more peaceful. I looked more confident. People notice confidence. People notice freshness. People notice when you stop neglecting yourself. Now let me share the simple routine in an easy way. In the morning, I drank water. Then I ate one fruit, like orange, apple, papaya, or berries. At lunch, I added salad with cucumber, tomato, carrot, and leafy greens. In the evening, if I felt hungry, I tried to choose fruit instead of chips, sweets, or oily snacks. At dinner, I added vegetables to my meal. Sometimes spinach, sometimes carrots, sometimes seasonal vegetables. Before sleeping, I washed my face gently, used moisturizer, and tried to sleep on time. This routine was not expensive. It was not complicated. It did not require luxury products. It only required consistency. And that is the truth about glow. Glow is built in small moments. One glass of water, one fruit, one salad, one good night of sleep, one clean skincare step, one confident outfit, one positive thought about yourself. These small things may not look powerful in one day, but when you repeat them, they can change how you feel. Another thing I learned is that you do not need imported or expensive fruits to glow. Seasonal and local fruits and vegetables can also be powerful. Choose what is available in your area. The important thing is to eat more natural foods and reduce too much junk food. I also reduced added sugar. Too much sugar can affect the body in different ways, and it is not good for overall health when consumed too much. I did not stop everything at once, but I started choosing fruit more often when I wanted something sweet. I also reduced oily and processed food. These foods can make the body feel heavy and tired. Again, I did not become perfect. I simply improved slowly. That is important to remember. Do not try to change your whole life in one day. If you do that, you may give up quickly. Start small. Add one fruit. Add more water. Add salad. Sleep 30 minutes earlier. Clean your skin gently. Dress better. Walk with confidence. Small improvements can create a big transformation. Now, let's talk about comparison. One of the biggest reasons women lose their glow is comparison. We compare our face, body, skin, hair, clothes, lifestyle, and beauty with others. But comparison steals confidence, and when confidence is gone, even a beautiful person can feel unattractive. So I stopped comparing. I reminded myself that everyone has a different journey. Everyone has different skin, different body, different lifestyle, and different struggles. My goal was not to look like someone else. My goal was to look like the best version of myself. That changed everything. I also started speaking kindly to myself. Before, when I looked in the mirror, I would notice every flaw. Dark circles, dull skin, tired face, uneven tone. But slowly, I started saying better things. I am improving. I am taking care of myself. I am becoming fresh again. I am worth the effort. Your words matter. The way you speak to yourself affects your confidence, and confidence affects your glow. I also learned that beauty is not only physical. A peaceful mind shows on your face. A confident heart shows in your eyes. A healthy routine shows in your energy. When you are always stressed, always jealous, always comparing, always overthinking, your face can carry that stress. But when you start focusing on yourself, your energy changes. So I followed peace too. I spent less time on things that made me insecure. I spent more time taking care of my health. I gave myself space to breathe. I prayed, walked, rested, and focused on becoming better. That is why this routine worked for me. It was not only food, it was not only skincare, it was a full self-care routine. Food for the body, water for hydration, sleep for recovery, skincare for protection, confidence for beauty, peace for energy. Together, these things created glow. If you want every eye on you, do not start by chasing attention. Start by taking care of yourself. Do not ask, how can I make people notice me? Ask, how can I become healthier? How can I become fresher? How can I become more confident? How can I respect myself more? How can I show up as the best version of me? When you focus on yourself, attention naturally changes. People can feel when someone has confidence. They can feel when someone is fresh, peaceful, and comfortable in their own presence. That is the kind of glow no makeup can fully create. Makeup can enhance your beauty, but lifestyle builds your glow. So if you are feeling dull, tired, ignored, or invisible, start today. Drink water, eat one fruit, add vegetables, sleep better, clean your skin gently, reduce junk food, stop comparing, dress in a way that makes you feel good, walk like you know your worth. You do not need to wait for a perfect day. You do not need to wait for expensive products. You do not need to wait for someone else to motivate you. Start with what you have. Start with your next meal. Start with your next glass of water. Start tonight with better sleep. Start tomorrow with a fresh mindset. And remember, natural glow takes time. Do not expect perfect results overnight. Your body needs consistency. Your skin needs patience. Your confidence needs practice. But if you keep going, you will feel the change. One day, you will walk into a room and feel different. You will not be begging for attention. You will not be comparing yourself. You will not be hiding. You will simply be present, fresh, confident, peaceful, beautiful. And that is when every eye will be on you. Before ending, let's repeat the glow routine one more time. Eat fruits like oranges, apples, papaya, berries, and seasonal fruits. Add vegetables like cucumber, carrots, tomatoes, spinach, beetroot, and leafy greens. Drink enough water. Sleep properly. Keep skincare simple. Use sun protection during the day. Reduce sugar and processed food. Stop comparing yourself. Dress with confidence. Speak kindly to yourself. Stay consistent. This is what I followed. This is what changed my energy. And this is how I started glowing again. This video is for educational and motivational purposes only. It is not medical advice. If you have acne, allergies, pigmentation, sensitive skin, or any skin condition, please consult a qualified dermatologist or doctor before trying skincare or diet changes. If this video helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. What is one glow habit you will start today?